Welcome back to Warlord Wednesday. Today we are going to continue opening our starter decks that I got via trade with Warlord Card Gamer. So this is set number 22. It's a Nothrog deck, Call of the Jaguar from the City of Gold expansion. And this one was tightly sealed. There we go. Come on, there we go. The cellophane wrap was quite. I was on that one quite good. All right, so this is Balam Nok, is a Nothrog Warlord Scout Jaguar, +7, +4, 15 AC, evil level 5 rogue, +7 skill, 3 hit point. Spend order, perform a +7 range strike, perform a +4 range strike. React once per turn after target Nothrog enters play in the front rank. Either discard the top card of any deck, or the target performs a +2 range strike. So they just come out swinging. So this is Bithcrid, a Nothrog Berserker power attack +7. React once per turn after Bithcrid kills an equal or higher level opposing character. He permanently gains +1 level, +4 attack, +2 AC, +2 skill, and +1 hit point. Yeah, if he smells blood in the water, that's going to get ugly quick. And 1 and 2 copies. Chaltok, Nothrog Ogre Magi, level 4 wizard. +9 attack with a wizard and +13 armor. Earth armor class. Spend order, produce a +8 range strike that inflicts an additional wound. This is an air action and a spell. After Chaltok kills an elf, remove up to 2 cards in a discard pile from the game. Dalkar, +8, 14 AC, level 4, fighter, Nothrog Barbarian Troll, may not equip armor or helms. Order once per turn, remove a wound from him. React after he enters play, move him forward up to X ranks, where X is the number of wounded warlords in play. Alliance will love the crap out of him. Durga. So Durga was errated in 4th edition, which I was not happy about, as I found out the other day. All the other stats are the same, but the order reads once per turn, remove a character in another player's discard pile from the game. The original version read perform a melee strike. This reads perform a +0 melee strike. Still a very good card, just not as good as it was before. 2 copies of that. Jaquar Longblade, another barbarian. +5, +2, 13 armor class, level 3 fighter. Jaquar strikes against Deveranian paladins gain +4 attack and it inflicted an additional wound. After Jaquar performs a melee strike that hit target character, move the target backward 1 rank. This thing ain't messing around. Scots. +5 attack, 13 armor class on a level 2 rogue. Scout. After target character misses Scout with a melee strike, perform a melee strike against the target. Love the action economy. And that's when you want to move into the front rank and start shooting, start punching. Fearix? I'm going to butcher the crap out of some of these Nothrog names. Nothrog Scout. Once per turn after an opposing character is killed, gain +5 attack until end of the turn. You may discard the top card of any player's deck. And we have Mill now. Interesting. 2 copies. Okay, this is another multi-class. This is Takis Field. Has a Free Kingdoms and Nothrog, so you can tell that's the yellowish orange Free Kingdoms border and then the Nothrog border. +2/+2 and 12 AC, level 2 fighter. While Takis is level 5 or higher, he gains the Warlord trait, which is very interesting. Once per turn, after he kills an equal or higher level opposing character, he permanently gains +1 level, +2 AC, +2 attack, +2 skill, and +1 hit point. So you could actually have multiple warlords in play with this, which is extremely, extremely rare. All right. This guy is an absolute menace, and this is the weaker version of an original card from, I believe, Dominance. The Retarius. +15, +7 are his melee strikes. 15 AC. Level 5 Evil Fighter. Nothrog unique. His melee strike an additional wound. He has 3 hit points. While he is in your front rank and not stunned, all characters, enter play as if they were 1 level higher. Talk about messing with somebody's flow. This card does it. The original version of this card is even stronger than this. But since they also have different names, you can have a copy of each of these in play. Yes, this was one on my list that I had to have. So we have a Nothrog Druid, Vanod. Target a character within 2 ranks. Target must succeed a poison save, DC 13, or suffer a wound. If the target failed by 10 or more, or rolls a critical failure, you may remove 1 wound from target Nothrog. Level 3 Evil Rogue Assassin Stealth +6, +5/+2, melee 13 AC, 2 wounds. Deveranians and spent characters may not perform reacts to or during Velk strikes. Yeah. Witchwood Cat. Once per turn, remove a charge. Target a Nothrog in this rank. The target's next strike this turn inflicts an additional wound against daemons and ignores the planar trait. Spent order, perform a range 6. And you got a couple copies of that. Cobbler's Lane. Level 5 rogue action. You may spend this rogue. Until end of turn, this rogue, all of your characters, if you spent this rogue, have the ability. This character's melee strikes inflicts an additional wound against spent equal or lower level characters and gains +3 attack against spent characters. Well, that's going to escalate quickly. Counter Shot. Level 3 fighter action. This card's also a level 1 rogue action. Fire. React. After a target performs a range strike against this character, perform a 5 range strike against the target. If this character is a ranger, this strike inflicts an additional wound. Empty Racks. Spent order. Discard X cards from the top of any player's deck where X is this rogue's level. Spend order. Remove X cards in any player's discard pile from the game where X is this rogue's level. Fairy Bolt. Level 4 rogue action. Scouts gain +2 levels for performing this action. Order. Perform a ranged 5 strike that does not inflict wounds. If the strike hits, this rogue's next ranged strike is considered to be a critical success. React. Before a ranged strike by this rogue is cancelled, the strike is not cancelled. Find the Scene. Level 2 rogue action. After a target character is targeted with a melee strike by this rogue, gain +X attack for the strike where X is twice the number of items equipped to the target. A target with no items may not react to or during the strike. Precious. Level 4 rogue action. Order. You may discard a card. Target a character within 1 rank must succeed with a will save, DC 15, DC 25 if you discarded a treasure, or perform a melee strike against the target of your choice. If you discarded a card, return Precious to your hand. Rabble Rousing. Level 3 classless, cleric and rogue only. This is not a spell. Order. Ready target non-stunned level 1 or level 2 character. Spend order. If this character is a bard, ready up to 2 target non-stunned level 1 or level 2 characters. That's a massively powerful card. Speaking of, Reconnaissance. Level 4 rogue action. Order. If this rogue is in your front rank, move him to an opposing front rank. This gains stealth +3 until end of turn. At the end of turn, if the rogue is in an opposing formation, you may move him into your front rank. I saw what this card can do. Pretty dumb. Risks Reward. Before this character kills target opposing character within 1 rank, reveal X cards from the top of your deck where X is twice the target's level. You may retrieve a revealed item, put it into your hand, and then shuffle your deck. Rest. This card is also a level 1 rogue action, also being a level 3 cleric action. After target equal or lower level character within 1 rank readies or unstuns during the decree phase, stun the target, perform a melee strike against the target. The Sweetest Death, level 3 rogue action. Spend a rogue in this rank, perform a melee strike that may target an additional rank away and does not inflict wounds. If the target hits, move the target forward 1 rank, and he cannot perform actions to move until end of turn. I'm going to butcher this one too. Thimblurg. This is a level 2 rogue action. React. After this rogue performs an order, he performs an order. Order, move forward or backward 1 rank. Volley. Level 3 rogue action. Spend order. Perform a +4 range strike. You may spend X levels of non-opposing characters to gain a +X bonus for the strike. If you spent 2 or more characters this way, the strike inflicts an additional wound. Cloak of the Wisp. Level 5 rogue item, armor +1 AC. This rogue and adjacent characters gain +3 AC while targeted with a range strike. Feathered Gauntlets. Level 6 rogue item, gauntlet. Order, discard a card, ready gauntlets. React. Before this rogue makes a range strike roll, spend the gauntlets. Use 2 dice for the roll. You may choose which one to use for the result. So in 5th edition, the Kingswood edition, this is it's using a D&D term which is roll with advantage. Same thing. It does the same thing. Frost Talon, level 8 bow, fighter and rogue only. This character's non-spell range strikes inflict an additional wound or 2 wounds against dragons. Melee strikes by dragons inflict an additional wound against this character. In other words, they get mighty pissed off. Glen Quiver, so this is a reprint. Hawthorne's Arrows, level 6 ranger item arrow. After this rogue performs a non-spell range strike, it kills the target, spend the arrows. Perform a +2 range strike against a character in the rank that was behind the killed characters. Nightfall Mask, the level 6 rogue helm, +1 AC. React. Before the rogue makes a melee strike, spend the mask. Choose a player who must reveal a random card from their hand. Copies of that card cannot be performed in response to or during this strike. I bet not. Norn's Stinger. +3 attack, +1 AC, level 5 rogue item, weapon. Target an opposing character within rank. Spend Norn's Stinger. Target must succeed with a magic save, DC 6, plus this rogue's primary attack, or become spent, or if already spent, stunned. Scorpion Stance. level 6 rogue item, or excuse me, level 7 rogue item, Stance. This rogue has an additional melee strike, base attack +0 when he attacks. React. After this rogue performs a melee strike or moves as part of an action whose source is not a steed, gain +1 AC until end of turn. Tempest Arrow, War Plans. Level 7 item, Charisma +2, Nothrog only. Spend War Plans, discard a card. Target Siege gains +8 to strike rolls until end of turn. Alright guys, that was the contents of set 22, Call of the Jaguar, from the City of Gold expansions, uh, from the 4th edition era. Thank y'all for joining us, and as always, no matter the game,